In recent years, we've lost some incredible celebrities who not only made their mark in the entertainment world, but also stood proudly as members of the Pride community. So yeah, grab your popcorns because we'll see famous lesbian celebrities who died recently. Cecilia Gentili. Cecilia Gentili was an extraordinary individual, a trans woman, activist, and storyteller, whose life was dedicated to advocating for the rights of marginalized communities. Born on May 21, 1972 in Argentina, Cecilia grew up in a world where being herself wasn't always accepted. However, rather than letting this hold her back, she used her experiences to build a life filled with impact and empathy. In her 20s, Cecilia moved to the United States, searching for a place where she could be her true self. She made New York City her home, becoming an essential voice for both the Pride and immigrant communities. You may have known her for her fierce advocacy for sex workers' rights or through her leadership at Transgender Equity Consulting, an organization she founded. Cecilia fought tirelessly to ensure that trans people, especially those of color, had access to healthcare, housing, and respect. Beyond her activism, Cecilia also left a mark on both the stage and screen. If you watched Pose, you may recall her role as Miss Orlando. Through her art and activism, she taught the world to see humanity in everyone, particularly those who are often ignored. Cecilia passed away on February 6, 2024, at the age of 51. Nikki Giovanni. Nikki Giovanni was a powerful voice in both poetry and activism, a figure whose words resonated deeply with those who heard them. Born Yolande Cornelia Giovanni Jr. On June 7, 1943 in Knoxville, Tennessee, she became one of the most respected Black poets of her generation. If you've ever encountered her poetry, you know how she could turn words into poignant reflections of personal and social truths. Her rise to fame began during the civil rights movement in the 1960s, when her poetry became a passionate call for justice and equality. Through books like Black Feeling, Black Talk, and Ego Tripping, she explored profound themes of race, love, and self-identity, drawing from her own experiences as a Black woman. Her writing didn't just communicate, it sang, it cried, it called for action. But Nikki was more than a poet. She was also a devoted educator, shaping the minds of many students at Virginia Tech, and a comforting presence during times of national sorrow. After the tragic 2007 Virginia Tech shooting, her poem, We Are Virginia Tech, brought solace and strength to a grieving community. Sadly, Nikki passed away on December 9, 2024, at the age of 81. Dorothy Allison, an influential American writer, Allison's work focused on class struggle, abuse, feminism, and lesbianism. She was a self-identified lesbian femme and won numerous awards, including several Lambda Literary Awards. Allison passed away on November 6, 2024, at the age of 75. Mary Wings, an American cartoonist, writer, and artist, Wings was known for highlighting lesbian themes in her work. In 1973, she made history by releasing Come Out Comics, the first lesbian comic book. She also wrote a series of detective novels featuring lesbian heroine Emma Victor. Wings died on July 3, 2024, at the age of 75. Ilsa Fuskova. An Argentine activist, lesbian feminist, and journalist, Fuskova was the first woman to openly declare her lesbian identity on Argentine television in 1991. She was instrumental in organizing the first Marcha del Orgullo LGBT de Buenos Aires, lesbian gay pride parade, in June 1992. Fuskova passed away on June 27, 2024, at the age of 95. Karine Allal, an Israeli rock musician and music producer, Alal was one of the first openly gay Israeli celebrities. She was known for her contributions to Israeli music and received the Landau Lifetime Achievement Award in 2022. Alal died on December 12, 2024, at the age of 69 after a prolonged battle with cancer. Peggy Caserta, known for being a former lover of Janis Joplin, Caserta was a significant figure in the Haight-Ashbury community and opened Minnesota, one of the first hippie clothing shops. She passed away on November 21, 2024, at the age of 84. Lady Java, also known as Sir Lady Java, was a star performer and a strong advocate for pride rights. Born in 1943 in New Orleans, she made a name for herself in the 1960s and 1970s as an entertainer in Los Angeles nightclubs. With her beauty, talent, and grace, Lady Java captured the hearts of audiences, becoming a shining figure in the entertainment world. Her fame, however, came with challenges. As a transgender woman in a time of severe discrimination, she faced harsh laws that made it illegal to wear clothes that didn't align with one's assigned gender. When the authorities tried to shut down her performances because of these unfair laws, Lady Java didn't stay silent. She courageously fought back, taking her case to court in hopes of changing the system. Though her legal battle didn't succeed, her determination inspired others to continue the fight for justice and equality. Her life showed that strength and self-expression can challenge even the toughest obstacles. Lady Java passed away in October 2023 at the age of 80. Darcel L. Darcel L. was a beloved and iconic figure in the world of drag performance. Known for her glamorous and sparkling shows, Darcel captured the hearts of many and became an important leader in the Pride community. As the owner of the Darcel 15 showplace, she ran the longest-running drag club in the United States, a true testament to her talent and dedication to the art of drag. Though Walter didn't begin performing in drag until he was in his 30s, when he became Darcel, everything changed. She brought not only beauty and humor to her performances, but also a deep sense of belonging to those in the Pride community. Her performances were a celebration of joy and self-expression, and she created a space where individuals could feel safe and accepted. Darcel was a powerful voice for equality, using her platform to advocate for the rights and acceptance of others. She passed away on March 23, 2023, at the age of 92. Heche became one of the most celebrated drag performers in San Francisco's Pride scene. Her talent and charisma shone through in the 1990s when she first discovered drag, quickly becoming known for her sharp humor, bold wit, and unforgettable stage presence. Along with her partner, she co-founded the legendary drag show Tranny Shack, which later became known as Mother, a key part of San Francisco's vibrant nightlife. Beyond her incredible talent, Heche was deeply committed to building inclusive spaces for everyone in the Pride community. She worked tirelessly to create events where individuals could celebrate who they were without fear of judgment. Her larger-than-life personality, wit, and passion for the community earned her the admiration of countless fans and fellow performers. Her contributions to the drag world have left an indelible mark on the culture. Tragically, on April 3, 2023, she was found dead at 55 while visiting Reykjavik, Iceland. Darcy Silver. Darcy Silver, a rising star in the world of comedy, was known for her sharp wit and genuine storytelling. She was born in the UK and quickly became one of the few openly lesbian comedians in the stand-up scene, gaining recognition for her clever punchlines and humorous take on everyday life. Darcy's ability to draw from her own experiences as a gay woman made her comedy feel personal and relatable, and it resonated deeply with many in the Pride community. Her authenticity and talent shone through every performance, earning her a loyal following. With each performance, popularity grew, and she was quickly becoming a significant voice in comedy. Her ability to make people laugh while addressing the struggles and joys of being a part of the Pride community helped pave the way for others to follow in her footsteps. Darcy was more than just a comedian. She was a role model for many, showing that it's okay to be yourself, even in an industry where diversity was often lacking. Tragically, Darcy passed away on July 13, 2023, at a young age. Carmen Extravaganza. Carmen Extravaganza was an iconic figure in the ballroom scene and the Pride community, known for her incredible beauty and grace. Born in Spain in the early 1960s, Carmen moved to the United States, where she joined the legendary House of Extravaganza. She quickly became one of the most admired members of the house, famous for her elegance and captivating presence. As a transgender woman, Carmen not only stood out for her beauty, but also for her fierce courage in expressing her true identity. Her life and the powerful roles she played in ballroom culture were immortalized in the groundbreaking documentary Paris is Burning. This film introduced the world of ballroom culture, and Carmen's story helped showcase the struggles and triumphs of the Pride community, especially transgender people. She was not only an entertainer, but also an advocate for pride rights, becoming a voice for marginalized groups and inspiring many with her strength. After a long illness, Carmen passed away on August 5, 2023. Sophie Anderson. Sophie Anderson was a bold and unapologetic British entertainer and adult performer, best known for her work as part of the Cock Destroyers duo alongside Rebecca Moore. She became a viral sensation with her empowering and humorous approach to sexuality, which gained her a huge following, particularly in the Pride community. Sophie wasn't afraid to break taboos and celebrated her individuality in every aspect of her life. As a bisexual woman, Sophie was open about her relationships with women, using her platform to promote body positivity, sexual freedom, and self-confidence. She was admired for how she challenged traditional views on sex and empowerment, making her a role model for many in the Pride community. Her message of embracing one's true self resonated with countless individuals, encouraging them to be unapologetically themselves. Tragically, Sophie passed away on October 6, 2023, at the young age of 36. Sinead O'Connor. Sinead O'Connor was an iconic singer-songwriter whose soulful voice and unique artistry captured the hearts of millions worldwide. She rose to fame with her haunting rendition of Nothing Compares to You in 1990, which became an international hit and cemented her status as one of the most powerful voices in music. Throughout her career, Sinead was known for her fearless personality, activism, and unwavering commitment to speaking out on issues like women's rights, mental health, and religion. In her later years, Sinead bravely shared more about her personal journey, including her identification as a lesbian. Despite the struggles she faced, including dealing with mental health challenges, she remained a symbol of resilience and individuality. Her openness about her life and her music inspired many, particularly in the Pride community. Sinead O'Connor passed away on July 26, 2023, at the age of 56. Tina Turner. Tina Turner was a legendary performer whose voice and energy electrified the world of music. Known as the Queen of Rock and Roll, Tina became a global superstar with timeless hits such as Proud Mary, What's Love Got to Do with It, and Simply the Best. Her musical career spanned decades, and her unique voice and powerful performances earned her a place as one of the greatest musicians of all time. While Tina Turner did not publicly identify as lesbian or bisexual, her music and unwavering support for the Pride community made her an icon for many. She was admired not only for her musical talent, but also for her resilience in overcoming personal struggles, including a tumultuous and abusive marriage. Tina's journey from hardship to empowerment resonated deeply with her fans, particularly within the Pride community. Tina passed away on May 24, 2023, at 83 years old at her home in Switzerland. Elena Dyom. Elena Dyom in New York City was a celebrated writer, activist, and influential voice within the lesbian community. From a young age, Elena openly identified as a lesbian, dedicating her life to advocating for the rights and stories of Pride individuals. Her groundbreaking novel, Riverfinger Women, 1974, explored themes of love, identity, and community, and became a classic in lesbian literature. Beyond writing, she was also a poet and editor, contributing to feminist and lesbian publications that focused on telling the stories of marginalized voices. Throughout her career, Elena was an advocate for queer visibility and was highly regarded for her work in creating spaces where lesbian and feminist voices could be heard and appreciated. She left a lasting impact on Pride literature and activism, inspiring future generations of writers and activists. Elena Dyom passed away on August 7, 2022, at the age of 72 after a battle with cancer. Heche. Heche was a gifted actress whose roles in films like Donnie Brasco, 6 Days, 7 Nights, and Volcano earned her recognition. She became a household name in the 1990s, but it was her high-profile relationship with comedian Ellen DeGeneres that truly put her in the spotlight. In 1997, when same-sex relationships were not widely accepted in Hollywood, Anne's courage to publicly embrace her love for Ellen made her a trailblazer for Pride visibility in the entertainment industry. Her relationship with Ellen was one of the first of its kind in mainstream Hollywood, and it opened the door for future conversations about Pride rights and representation in media. Anne's decision to live openly was a monumental moment that inspired many others to embrace their identities with pride. Sadly, Anne passed away on August 12, 2022, at the age of 53, after a tragic car accident left her in a coma. Nora Vincent. Nora Vincent was an influential journalist, author, and social critic who was known for her brave and often controversial writing. Her most famous work, Self-Made Man, 2006, captured widespread attention after she spent 18 months living as a man to explore and understand gender roles and societal expectations. This experiment gave her unique insights into the male experience, and she presented her findings with remarkable candor and depth. Nora was openly lesbian and often wrote about pride issues, gender, and identity with the same honesty and intellect that marked her career. Throughout her life, she struggled with mental health challenges, which she discussed openly. Sadly, Nora passed away on July 6, 2022, at 53 years old in Switzerland through assisting her own fatal. Shoshana Weisberger. Shoshana Weisberger was a remarkable woman who dedicated her life to educating people about death and dying. After coming out as a lesbian in her 40s, she became a passionate activist in the pride community, as well as a fierce advocate for end-of-life planning. Shoshana's workshops and support groups helped countless individuals navigate the often difficult conversations around death with peace and understanding. Her focus was always on making sure that people could face their final years with dignity. She was also committed to fighting for social justice and equality, working on causes related to anti-racism and pride rights. Shoshana's influence went beyond her work in death education. She left a lasting impact on the communities she served. Shoshana passed away on November 30, 2022, at the age of 92. Maran Merer. Maran Merer, born on May 27, 1927, in Auburn, New York, was an extraordinary author who became a pioneering voice in pride literature. Like Vin Packer, she gained recognition in the crime and suspense genre. But her most significant contributions came under her pen name Anne Aldrich, when she wrote groundbreaking lesbian pulp fiction and nonfiction. Her novel Springfire 1952 is considered one of the first lesbian pulp novels, offering honest and bold portrayals of queer life at a time when such topics were often hidden. Marianne was an openly lesbian writer who not only created compelling narratives for adult readers, but also wrote young adult novels under the name M.E. Care, touching the lives of readers across different generations. Her works were deeply loved for their authenticity and emotional depth, and they paved the way for future pride writers. Maran Merer passed away on November 21, 2022, at the age of 95. Kathy Whitworth. Kathy Whitworth, born on September 27, 1939 in Monahans, Texas, was a legendary American golfer who earned a place in history for her incredible achievements. With 88 LPGA Tour titles, Kathy holds the record for the most victories by any golfer, male or female. Her unmatched skill, dedication, and competitive spirit made her a beloved figure in the world of sports, and her achievements were celebrated by fans and fellow athletes alike. While Kathy was known for keeping her personal life private, her influence on both the sports world and pride community was undeniable. She was seen as an inspiration to many, especially women and pride athletes who admired her strength and dedication. Kathy Whitworth passed away on December 24, 2022, at the age of 83. Urvashi Vaid. Urvashi Vaid was born on October 8, 1958, in New Delhi, India, before she immigrated to the United States as a child. She became a passionate activist, lawyer, and writer, dedicating her life to fighting for pride rights, social justice, and equality. Throughout her career, Urvashi demonstrated outstanding leadership, especially during her time as the executive director of the National LGBTQ Task Force, where she worked tirelessly to advocate for marginalized communities, including focusing on issues like anti-racism and healthcare access. Urvashi's commitment to the pride community was unwavering. As an openly lesbian woman, she often spoke about the importance of equality and the intersection of justice and identity. In addition to her activism, she authored Virtual Equality, the mainstreaming of gay and lesbian liberation, which had a significant impact on discussions surrounding pride rights. Urvashi passed away on May 14, 2022, at 63 after a courageous battle with cancer. Alex Dobkin. Alex Dobkin, born on August 16, 1940, in New York City, was a pioneering folk musician and activist who made a significant impact on the feminist and lesbian movements of the 1970s. As an openly lesbian artist, Alex became a central figure in the women's music movement, using her music to celebrate love, identity, and women's experiences. One of her most famous songs, Lavender Jane Loves Women, became an anthem for the Pride community and inspired generations to embrace their identities with pride. Her songs and activism gave women a voice at a time when society was largely silent about pride issues. Alex was unapologetic about her lesbian identity, using her art to challenge the societal norms and create spaces where women could feel empowered. In addition to her musical career, she wrote a memoir, My Red Blood, which detailed her journey as both an artist and an activist. Alex Dobkin passed away on May 19, 2021, at 80 years old after suffering a brain aneurysm. Pat Collins. Pat Collins, born in the 1940s, was a respected theater critic and television personality, celebrated for her deep knowledge and passion for the arts. Her career spanned many years, with Collins becoming known for her sharp insights and thoughtful reviews as a critic for major networks, including CBS. Throughout her life, Pat was an openly lesbian woman, but she rarely made her personal life a focal point of her work. Despite this, her quiet presence as a pride person in the world of entertainment made her a significant figure in the representation of lesbian women in the media. Her voice was a trusted one in the theater world, and her deep love for the craft shone through in everything she did. While Pat's personal life remained relatively private, her role as a lesbian woman in the arts, particularly in a time when such visibility was rare, made her an important figure. Pat Collins passed away on May 31, 2021, at the age of 82. Isabelle Torres. Isabelle Torres was born on July 14, 1969, in Las Palmas, Spain, and she is remembered as a courageous actress and activist who broke barriers for transgender people. Isabelle was openly transgender, and she spent much of her life advocating for equality and transgender rights. One of her most notable achievements was becoming one of the first trans women in Spain to change her gender marker on official documents, an important symbolic step in her fight for acceptance and equality for the trans community. Her role in the critically acclaimed Spanish TV series Veneno, which tells the story of transgender icon Cristina Ortiz Rodriguez, was a career-defining moment for Isabelle. She brought deep emotion and authenticity to her portrayal, capturing the challenges and triumphs of being a trans woman in a society that often rejected people like her. Isabelle's performance was a powerful expression of her own life experiences. Sadly, Isabelle passed away on February 11, 2022, at 52 years old after battling lung cancer. Even in her final months, she continued to advocate for pride rights. Robina Asti. Born on April 7, 1921, in New York City, Robina Asti was a pioneering transgender woman, pilot, and advocate for transgender rights. Before transitioning later in life, she served as a Navy pilot during World War II, demonstrating incredible courage and leadership. Robina broke significant barriers when she fought for and won survivor benefits after her husband's death, challenging both the legal and social systems. Her advocacy didn't stop there. Robina also founded the Cloud Dancers Foundation, a nonprofit organization dedicated to supporting the Pride community. As a passionate advocate, she became an inspiration for countless individuals seeking to live authentically. Robina's passing on March 12, 2021, at the age of 99. Sandy Crisp. Born in 1960 in California, Sandy Crisp, affectionately known as the Goddess Bunny, was an influential transgender actress, model, and underground icon. Sandy faced significant physical challenges, having been affected by childhood polio, but she did not let that stop her from embracing her true self. Throughout her life, she became a symbol of resilience, living unapologetically and advocating for the importance of self-expression. In addition to being a groundbreaking figure in the Pride community, Sandy appeared in cult films and music videos. Her most well-known role was in The Goddess Bunny, a documentary that explored her life, struggles, and the strength it took to overcome societal barriers. Sandy passed away on January 27, 2021, at the age of 61. Cloris Leachman. Cloris Leachman, born on April 30th, 1926, in Des Moines, Iowa, was an actress whose legendary career spanned over 7 decades. Known for her exceptional versatility, she became a household name with her role on The Mary Tyler Moore Show, and for her acclaimed performances in Young Frankenstein and The Last Picture Show, the latter of which earned her an Academy Award. While Cloris never openly identified as part of the Pride community, her advocacy for Pride rights made her a beloved ally. Her support for equality, both within the entertainment industry and beyond, resonated with many. Cloris Leachman passed away on January 27, 2021, at the age of 94. Sophie Xeon. Sophie, born on September 17, 1986, in Glasgow, Scotland, was a revolutionary artist whose boundary-pushing work in electronic music earned her global recognition. Her debut album, Oil of Every Pearl's Uninsides, was a critical success and earned a Grammy nomination, solidifying her as an innovative force in the music world. Sophie's sound was unique and futuristic, influencing an entire generation of musicians and music fans. In 2017, Sophie came out as transgender, and her honesty about her identity made her a powerful role model for the Pride community. Her music celebrated individuality and self-expression, and it resonated deeply with those searching for representation in the arts. Tragically, Sophie passed away on January 30th, 2021, at the age of 34 following an accidental fall in Athens, Greece. Madeline Davis. Madeline Davis was born on July 7, 1940, in Buffalo, New York, and she became an influential figure in Pride history as an activist, author, and historian. She made history in 1972 by becoming the first openly lesbian delegate at a major political convention when she addressed the Democratic National Convention, calling for greater Pride representation. Madeline was also a co-author of Boots of Leather, Slippers of Gold, an important work documenting the history of working-class lesbian communities in Buffalo. Her work in both politics and academia helped build the visibility of Pride people. Madeline passed away on April 28, 2021, at the age of 80. Marcia Freedman. Born on May 17, 1938, in Newark, New Jersey, Marcia Freedman was a groundbreaking American-born Israeli politician, feminist, and Pride rights activist. After moving to Israel in the 1960s, she became one of the first women to serve in the Knesset, Israel's parliament, from 1974 to 1977, where she championed causes such as women's rights, Pride equality, and peace in the Middle East. Marcia came out as a lesbian later in life and became a powerful advocate for Pride visibility, both in Israel and globally. She co-founded several organizations focused on women's support and peace-building efforts. Marcia Freedman passed away on September 21, 2021, at the age of 83. Marie-Claire Blais. Marie-Claire Blais was a celebrated French-Canadian author whose work shaped the landscape of modern literature. She gained widespread recognition for her 1959 novel, La Belle Bête Mad Shadows, which addressed complex issues of identity, love, and societal norms through poetic and emotionally resonant prose. Marie-Claire was openly lesbian, and her long-term partnership with American artist Mary Meigs influenced both her personal life and artistic journey. Over the course of her career, Marie-Claire wrote over 30 books and received numerous accolades, including 4 Governor General's Awards. Marie-Claire Blais passed away on November 30, 2021, at the age of 82. Bell Hooks, born Gloria Jean Watkins on September 25, 1952, in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Bell Hooks became a towering figure in the fields of feminism, social activism, and writing. Known for her pen name, written in lowercase to focus attention on her ideas rather than her identity, Bell Hooks challenged societal norms with her powerful words. Her pioneering work, Ain't I a Woman? Black Women in Feminism. 1981 helped lay the foundation for intersectional feminist theory, combining discussions of race, gender, and class to explore the complexities of identity and oppression. Throughout her life, Bell Hooks identified as queer, and she often reflected on the intersections of identity in her writings. A fierce advocate for education and community, she believed in the transformative power of love as a force for social change. Her work resonated with people across different backgrounds, encouraging readers to critically examine systems of oppression and think about liberation in deeper ways. Bell Hooks passed away on December 15, 2021, at the age of 69 from kidney failure. Thank you for remembering these incredible talents with us. Though they're gone, their impact and legacy will continue to inspire. Click that subscribe button and join us.